Get out the way, move. My bitch on your ass, Kim K. Yeah, no disrespect. The nigga be tripping.
Diamond Squad, it's your guys tonight. Diamond here, and I'm back again with another video. This is the first time you see my face on your screen. Make sure you guys go ahead and click that subscribe button, smash the like button, turn the notification on so you don't miss any great posts, and last time is be part of the Diamond Squad. Let's go back up right now and give this video a like. Also, subscribe to my second channel and Life with Sanaya. It's all in the description box. Go and watch my videos on there as well. But today I don't have no makeup on, guys. I look so bad right now. This acne is really making my face look ugh. But anyways, I'm gonna be doing a movie review on two movies, Dumbo and the movie Ma. That way I don't have to do them separate. Well, matter of fact, I'm gonna include Pet Sematary into this because yeah, so 3 movie reviews in 1 video. So I'm gonna start off with Dumbo. So Dumbo, I personally didn't really like it. I felt like even like from watching it from the beginning, it kind of felt boring a little bit. Like, it just wasn't that great to me. Dumbo, on the other hand, he looked cute. He was so adorable. There's some parts of the movie I felt so bad for him. Like, I literally wanted to cry. But I actually didn't really like the movie as much. I know some people would like the movie, some people wouldn't. You know, I'm more like the cartoon version a lot better than the movie version. I believe it did in the cartoon version that Dumbo actually talked in the cartoon version. I don't remember it because I haven't seen the cartoon. I don't even remember how the cartoon goes, to be honest. But yeah, I didn't really like it as much. You know, they did show like, you know, Dumbo being in the circus and stuff like that. They show him with his mom, how his mom was being very protective. I don't recall in the cartoon if they took the mom away or what. They did show parts where Dumbo flapping his ears, you know, to fly and stuff like that, and him having to use the feather in order for him to do that. But then towards the end, he didn't have to use the feather no more, and he could do it right off the bat without it. But overall, like I said, I don't really like the movie as much. It got intense towards the middle and the end part. Those parts were alright, but I would give this movie a 3 out of 5, to be honest. But I didn't really enjoy it as much as I thought I would. Like, judging from the trailer looked more exciting than the actual movie itself, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's Dumbo. So now moving on to, I'm gonna do Pet Sematary, because Pet Sematary is it came out like a while ago. So yeah, mine just recently came out, so I'm gonna do Pet Sematary. So Pet Sematary, I liked the movie. I will first say I would give it a 5 out of 5. But one thing I would say about this movie, so basically, if y'all don't know, this family moves into this neighborhood or whatever, and in the woods there's a pet cemetery where people bury their pets. But the catch is, if you bury anything there, they most likely come back evil. So this old man that lived there for a really long time, he knows about the place. He knows that things could come back and all that stuff. So yeah, so the cat, like the family's cat, ended up dying, and of course the father was going to bury the cat, I guess, somewhere else, but the old man dragged him along where the pet cemetery was, further up past the rivers and stuff like that, to bury it there, because the old man knew that the cat would come back. And the cat did. The cat came back evil. The cat was acting very weird and stuff like that, of course. Now, you know, the daughter and the son really loved the cat, but the daughter was more around the cat and stuff like that. And she would see that the cat was acting weird, but she didn't really think nothing of it. Now, the dad realized that it was a mistake, so they left the cat in the middle of the road. And when it came to the daughter's birthday party, I guess she wished for her cat to come back or whatever, and her cat came back. And like, first of all, also there was this boy that like the father is a doctor. So there was this boy he was trying to save or whatever because he got hit by a car, and he saw the boy rose from the dead and started talking to him, and ever since that the boy just started following him around and started following the little boy around the sun, and the sun would see him everywhere and all that stuff. But yeah, the cat came back. The cat decided to be in the middle of the road, and of course, when the daughter and the other kids at her birthday party was playing hide and seek or whatever, she saw her cat and went in the middle of the road. This was what pissed me off. I'm just like, yo, grab your cat and freaking get off the street, No, she just stood there. Like, the cat knew something was gonna happen. The cat just literally lured her there. So she's in the middle of the road. As you see, the trailer mostly gave a lot of the stuff away. I did not react to the trailer on my channel, but the trailer most likely gave a lot of stuff away. But the truck was coming. Her little brother was running to the street, but the dad saw the little brother, quickly grabbed the little brother, and they didn't get to save the daughter. The daughter got, of course, the cat moved out of the way because the cat obviously wanted the girl to die to join him or whatever. Yeah, she died, but they had buried her in where they usually will bury people. But the dad, this is what also makes me off too. Like, let her rest in peace. Don't bother her. No, the dad felt like he didn't have enough time. He didn't have enough time to say goodbye and all that stuff. So he decided to take her out of her grave, bury her in a pet cemetery ground, made her come back evil, and she was not the same anymore. Obviously, she was fine, when she came back to the house or whatever, and her dad gave her a bath. They went to sleep. When he got up, she was dancing or whatever, and then she started like breaking stuff. And then basically the old man told him, I know what you're thinking, don't do it. It's not a good idea. Because mind you, after the daughter died, the cat never showed up ever again the whole time. And then when he left the old man and he went to go do that, the mom was calling him, and the mom called the old man because the dad wouldn't pick up the phone. So the old man went over to the dad's house and basically said, if you did something, it's not too late to fix it. And the dad was playing off like he didn't do anything. And then when the old man was walking, because the old man, the parents, they live right here, and the old man live right here, like literally right across from the woods, so they could see each other's houses. So the old man basically saw the girl in the window, because she would go to his house half the time, hang around with him and stuff like that. Like, she first found him at the pet cemetery and he talked to her about it, what it was and stuff like that. So by the time he went to the house, and he already knew she was coming. He already got his gun, was looking around the house. Who shows up? Her cat appears, and then she appears and stabbed him in the leg, caused him to tumble down the stairs, and then she gave him his wife's face that passed away a long time ago, and basically stabbed him to death. Then of course, when the mom and little brother came back, the dad explained this, and as the dad was explaining, the mom saw her walking towards her, and the mom wasn't with it. The mom was like, no, that's not her kid. And then she didn't like that, so what she did was, of course, she went after the mom, and then she buried the mom there. The mom came back evil. And another thing is that I was kind of pissed off at is that common sense. The dad should have pretty much knew that it was already too late, that the mom was already getting buried there, because the mom told the dad, don't bury her there. But it wasn't his fault because he got knocked out by the daughter. So I'm like, take the little boy and run. Go drive off. Just forget it's too late. But no, he wants to go there, try to save them. It was too late. Then they, of course, killed the dad. Dad became like that. All of them came back together. Like, mind you, the little boy was in the car because his dad had locked him in the car so he could stay safe. So they all came back. The cat appeared, and you pretty much know what happens there. The whole freaking family dies. And I'm just like, why would they do that? Like, they could at least make the dad and the son survive that. Like, it just kind of pissed me off right there to have the whole entire family die. Like, on top of that too, the mother was having flashbacks of her sister. Because when I saw like something in the trailer, I'm like, what is that? But that was her sister that was really, really sick. And she accidentally killed her sister. And that kept haunting her a lot. And she kept seeing that. And it was just all over the place. But it kind of just pissed me off that they made everybody die. It's just like, I feel like they could have at least be one survivor or two survivors, you know what I mean? But overall, I think the movie was good though. It wasn't as scary as I thought it was, but that is that. I gave a whole lot of spoilers there, so if y'all did not see that movie, I'm sorry if you don't like spoilers, but it says in the title, spoilers. Okay, anyways, now moving on to Ma. So I watched Ma today, and I watched it on my computer. I watched these on my computer, by the way. I haven't seen these in the movie theaters, so because I haven't been. I've been honestly. I honestly don't even been feeling like going to the movie theaters lately, but I watched Ma today, and it was pretty good as well. I would give that one a 5 out of 5. One thing I would say, Ma, oh my god, yo, that movie was so crazy. Like, it shows flashbacks to why she was acting the way she was acting. And I was actually surprised she had a job, like, as a veterinarian or whatever. Because I'm like, how can they not tell, like, there's something, like, a little bit wrong with her, you know? But anyways, you know, these group of kids, they decided they wanted booze or whatever. So they asked her, can she buy it for them? And then they kept doing that to the point that she asked them, that she turned to come over. And they done that. They really listened to her to go over there. And it's like, come on, you don't even know the person and you're gonna go over to their house. Like, what is wrong with you? And they started putting in her basement. One thing she did warn him about is don't go upstairs. And now, you know, when anybody say don't go somewhere in a part of the house, that should be a sign for you not to go at that house at all. And another thing too, she was flirting with one of the boys that was in the group, because apparently she liked his father when she was around, like, a teenager and stuff like that. But what had happened was his father was kind of being like a jerk to her and all that stuff, and she was made fun of at school. Literally I didn't even think that they would even show that in the movie, but they didn't show it in the movie. But she like got a note from the dad when there was a teenager in the classroom to go in the closet to give head or whatever, right? And she thought she was doing that with him, but it turned out to be another student that was in there. I'm like, how could you not tell that by the voice, you know? Like, especially if you know the voice person, well, how could you not tell, you know? And then when she got out of the closet, they all make fun of her for that. So eventually she ended up like she the dad was like started to find out that his son was being in her house and all that stuff, and he thought like that was like revenge that she was getting because of what he did, like, you know. So she tied him to the bed. He was really naked, but he had a towel on him and stuff, and I literally thought she was about to chop off his dick, y'all. Like, they really showed his dick too. I was like, oh my god. But she literally tied him up, slit his wrist, gave him a shot on there so he could like knock out whatever, and he literally lost so much blood to the point that he died. She also killed his fuck buddy, which was another girl that she went to high school with that was kind of making fun of her too. And now she was also the kids, you know. She put something in their drink for them to like knock out or whatever. The blonde girl, like, I don't know their names because I wasn't paying attention to their names or whatever like that, but the blonde girl literally sewed her lips shut. The black boy literally painted his face white for whatever reason. The boy that she supposedly liked it, his father and the son, you know, and him stabbed him. I don't know if he survived that or not or what. The girl, this other girl, she tried to hang her, like to make it look like she hanged herself or something. The other girl, she knocked her out in the head with the iron thingy. And then there was this other boy that she took the iron thing and pressed it on his skin as he was knocked out, and he was like had blood on his stomach. And turns out that she has a daughter that goes to school with the kids, but she's supposedly on a wheelchair, but she can actually walk. Her mom just doesn't want her to walk or whatever, and try to keep her in the house, keep her like basically there, not exploring the world because of what happened to her as a child. Putting things in her daughter's head, saying that, oh, you're gonna get made fun of or whatever like that, blah 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 blah. But you know, eventually towards the end, I guess her daughter knew what she was doing, and I wasn't even surprised she even had a daughter. Like, I was just like, really? But you know, the daughter hit the mom in the head, and helped the girl that was literally being strangled to death, in like hooked up in the ceiling or whatever. And then mostly help all of them out, and there was like a fire started basically in there. One of the parents came in, opened it up, and one of the parents came, opened it up, and whatchamacallit, save them or whatever. And the mom was trying to keep her daughter in the house to die with her, but one of the one that was hanging literally took a knife, stabbed her. And I was surprised mom didn't even usually they will fall to the ground like that when you get stabbed, but she just walked like it was nothing. She let them escape or whatever. She was staring at them in a window. And then the boy that most likely crushing on whatever, and his dad too, she went upstairs to the room where the dad basically died, laid there with him, and then basically she just burned in the fire alive with him, which was like, ugh. Also, what else happened there? Yeah, I think she had some kind of mental disorder and stuff like that, because you can tell how the way she was acting. She was around her head. She was stealing people's jewelry off of them. She was stalking their Facebook, their Instagram, somehow got their numbers. What else? She did a whole lot of crazy stuff. Oh yeah, the girl. Okay, so the dad that had the fuck buddy, which that he went to high school with too, mom ended up hitting her with the car purposely, and then putting her in a dog cage with all the dogs, and the dogs were barking and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Nah, this bitch is crazy, y'all. But I ain't not gonna lie, I got jump scared in that, because when the daughter just sneaked up on the two girls when they decided to go into mom's house while she wasn't there, when she had that mask on her face, that creeped me the fuck out. I jumped. I was like, holy shit. I was like, yo, this is crazy. But I would say that movie's a 5 out of 5 though. It gives you that suspense and all that stuff. So if you haven't seen it, I suggest you go and watch that movie, because it's just crazy. But anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on those 3 movies. There's still some movies I still need to watch. I still need to see the movie Little after The Intruder. So if y'all want me to do a movie review on The Intruder, Little, and After, let me know. If y'all want me to do it separate, that's fine too. Y'all just pick which order y'all want it. So the next ones are The Intruder, After, and Little. So pick which order you want me to do it in. Do you want me to do Intruder first, After, or Little? So anyways, guys. I'll see you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you're new, click the bell notification if you haven't, follow me on my social media, it's in the description box down below. And if you want to do collaboration with me, my email is in the description box. You can email me or you can DM me on Instagram. Also donate to my PayPal link is always in the description box. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.